Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about what to know before moving to Portugal. Moving to Portugal is a thrilling prospect. Portugal is a paradise for those looking to enjoy the beautiful scenery and temperate climate of an oceanfront country with little worry about crime or breaking their budget. With its stunning coastal views, nearby mountains, warm weather, low cost of living and decreased risk factor, Portugal has it all. Stay tuned as we go over all of the top things to know before you make your move to Portugal. 1. Your house can get cold. Portugal may be known for its sunny climate, but don't let it fool you. Winter nights in Portugal can get downright chilly. Central heating is not a common feature of Portuguese homes. Most people opt to stay warm with electric heaters and lots of layers. To make sure you are prepared when temperatures drop, plan ahead by stocking up on extra blankets or space heaters before the chill sets in. 2. All that heat will cost you. With many European countries boasting skyrocketing costs of living, Portugal stands out for its affordability. Unfortunately though, the same can't be said about their energy bills. In fact, they remain some of Europe's priciest. On average, a household will pay €150 monthly to support basic necessities like electricity and water. However, thriftiness is deep-seated within Portuguese culture, making it so that everyone takes extra caution when using utilities. Lights are turned off as soon as possible while heating usage is closely monitored even with no central system present. 3. You should learn Portuguese. Portuguese is spoken by more than 215 million people around the world, making it the 6th most spoken language. For those moving or visiting Portugal, whether you choose Porto, Coimbra, Braga or Lisbon, almost all have locals that can speak English fluently. But for a more meaningful experience in your new home and a deeper connection with its culture and people, learning their native tongue makes an excellent gesture. Although harder than Spanish, Italian or French if you don't know them already, mastering Portuguese will make life 10x easier when traveling away from main cities where many of older generations may not understand English as well. 4. Healthcare is almost free. Portugal takes the 22nd spot for excellence in healthcare according to the 2019 Healthcare Index. The good news is that public healthcare through Serviço Nacional de Saúde (SNS) comes covered with basic taxation and social security contributions, meaning most visits won't cost more than €20. 5. Calling Portugal cheap may be an overstatement. With the minimum wage in Portugal estimated at €705 per month before taxes, it's no surprise that citizens are feeling pinched by the ever-increasing cost of living. The rental prices for a one-bedroom apartment have risen to an average of €1,000 and beyond, making it difficult for many Portuguese people to live alone without roommates. This has become even more pronounced with wealthier expats coming into major cities such as Lisbon and Porto, who haggle over what may appear cheap rent due to their higher wages abroad, but come off seeming incredibly out of touch when considering just how much money these locals make each month. 6. International schools are expensive. Moving to Portugal with children, you can consider enrolling them in an international private school for their English or German or French education. Despite the high cost of some schools in Greater Lisbon, typically ranging from €7,000 €20,000 yearly, there are plenty of great options out there. Just make sure you factor additional activities and supplies into your budget. 7. Salaries might surprise you in a bad way. If you're considering a move to Portugal, it's important to understand potential salary expectations. The minimum wage before tax is less than €705 per month, and the average gross monthly income in 2020 was only around €1,314. That's just over €18,000 annually. However, there are options such as freelancing with international clients or starting your own business, which can offer more financial stability if relocation seems like an attractive option. 8. Look for tax breaks. Portugal offers a unique tax program, the non-habitual residency regime (NHR), to attract high-value individuals from around the world. If you are not a Portuguese citizen and haven't been for at least 5 years prior, this might be your ticket to lower taxes on income-related activities such as scientific research or artistic contributions. Not only will you receive reduced rates of up 20%, but no taxation will apply in certain cases like dividends and capital gains earned outside Portugal. So if your job is deemed high value, give it some thought. NHR could benefit both professionally and financially. 9. Don't forget to sort your visa. You'll need to get a Portuguese residency permit if you're planning to stay there for longer than 3 months. If you reside in Portugal with a proper residency permit for 5 years, you can then apply for permanent residency or Portuguese citizenship. 10. Buying a home can help with your visa. Did you know that owning a property in Portugal could land you an opportunity to obtain residency permit and eventually, Portuguese citizenship? Through the famed Portugal Golden Visa program created in 2012, which is widely considered one of the most generous investment immigration programs, non-EU citizens can qualify for such. The general rule states that applicants must invest at least euros 500,000. However, if they opt to buy real estate located either low-density areas or preferably 30-plus-year-old buildings within urban rehabilitation area with intent of renovation, it may be possible to secure visa under spending only 350 euros 000. As part of this golden offer, travel through Schengen countries is allowed, granting its holder full access across Europe's 26 member nations. 11. Bureaucracy. When making a request in Portugal, be prepared for the process to take time and patience. There will likely be several forms that need filling out, plus an extended waiting period before your desired result is achieved. Invariably, you'll find yourself repeating some or all steps if forgotten paperwork gets lost along the way. Despite any bureaucracy-related frustrations though, Portuguese service workers are usually friendly towards customers, so it pays not to take things out on them personally. 12. Cash is king. Portugal's banking system is quite different than other European countries. While cards are widely accepted in Lisbon and Porto, it's wise to carry cash with you when traveling elsewhere. This small detail can make a big difference during your journey. Many shops, restaurants, and transportation stops won't accept card payments outside of larger cities. Adapting to this may seem daunting at first, but once familiarized, it'll be no problem for any seasoned traveler. 13. Punctuality and shop hours are a bit different. If you're moving to Portugal for slower-paced lifestyle, be prepared. This also applies when picking up groceries or making plans with friends. If someone says they'll meet at 8 o'clock, don't expect them until closer to 8:30. It could feel rude, but that's just the way life is there. Similarly, business and shops can often close without warning. Make sure anytime you go out on a Sunday or Monday morning that the place has confirmed their opening hours first. Additionally, keep an eye out as many smaller stores are closed on Sundays and Mondays entirely. Note how restaurants will typically shut down each Monday too. 14. Greetings matter. Customs and etiquette are deeply valued in the Portuguese culture, with greetings playing a particularly important role. When greeting a friend, it is customary to give 2 kisses on either cheek from left to right, known as beijinhos. However, this does not generally apply for men shaking hands or hugging unless they are family members. 15. Not drug-friendly. Did you know that Portugal has taken a radically different approach to drug policy? In 2001, this country became the first in the world to decriminalize all drugs from cannabis and cocaine through heroin. This does not make them legal. Instead, it means individuals can possess small amounts for personal use without facing fines or criminal prosecution. Unsurprisingly, there are strict limits on how much of each substance one person can carry at any time, up to 2 grams of cocaine and 5 grams of hashish respectively. Thanks partly due its innovative policies, Portugal now enjoys some among lowest illicit drug usage rates throughout Europe. Well folks, that's our list of the top things to know before moving to Portugal. Which tip was new and interesting to you? Anything you agree or disagree with? Let us know in the comments. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. See you in the next one.